Welcome back, students. This is the third part of your chapter 3, that is viruses. Now, we will study today the ways to prevent virus. The first way to prevent a virus in your system is to install an antivirus in your computer. As in normal cases, you see, as in human beings also, we take medicines to keep the human body uninfected by viruses and bacteria. Similarly, there are antivirus softwares that safeguard your system from unwanted programs. Now, what do these systems do? This system actually detect the trace of virus and they clean off all the unwanted software programs that are present in your system, and hence they safeguard your system, your data, and also help the user to recover the lost data. Now there are various types of antiviruses present in your in the market. You can buy according to your need. Some common examples of antiviruses are Avast, McAfee, Quick Heal, Norton, AVG Antivirus, and Kaspersky. Now, what are the basic function of the antivirus? Now, the antivirus perform various functions to keep your computer in proper working condition. The first job of an antivirus is scanning and cleaning the hard disk. In this, what happens that if a user finds that its system is not working properly, or sometimes you will find that you will run out of space, most of the time your system will pop up a menu that your computer is running out of space. In that case, the antivirus, what it will do, it will scan and clear the hard disk, so that the extra space that is filled up by the virus is cleaned up, and that extra space you will get. Now, here in your book, in page number 26, you will see that steps are given to clean a computer which is infected from an attack of virus. So first of all, what you'll do is to load an antivirus. Any antivirus of your choice, you can load it. Now then afterward, when you run that software program, you can select any of the drives or the folders. Here you see in your book, page number 28, it's given the example that various drives are available. Now you can right click on it, select it, and then the process of scanning begins. Now if there is any virus present in that system, the software will report and it will ask you to delete that particular virus, okay, and to clean it up. Now various updates are available for antivirus. What happens, children? Actually, new viruses keep on coming, and old antiviruses will not be able to track the new viruses. So updates are available in the market for the prevailing antiviruses so that they are updated and they can track the new viruses and even clean them and protect your PC from the new viruses. Okay, so whenever you load your antivirus and there is a request to update your antivirus, please update so that it can be updated and any new virus which enters your system gets cleaned. Now, data backup. Here it is an important topic, data backup. Now, whatever work we do in the computer, the data is of vital importance. Why? Because if the data is lost, then our information will be lost and we will be at a very great loss. Now, how is the data lost? The data is lost by attack of any virus, by stealing of hackers, and then deletion of files by accident, or corruption of files due to power failure, or damage in the storage device like hard disk or CD, or it may be due to any natural calamity like flood, earthquake. Any natural calamity can come and can cause damage to your data. So what we have to do, we have to back up our data. Back up our data simply means to keep a record of that very particular data in some other location. Now then, how do we back up data or keep the record of our data? So before that, we should discuss what is data backup. What's the definition of data backup? So data backup basically means the process of taking a copy of data from the secondary storage of a computer into another storage for future retrieval and use is termed as data backup. Just in simple words, you can understand that we make a copy of our data and we keep it somewhere else, so that if the actual copy is destroyed, then we can make use of it. Okay, now how do we do it then? How can we keep our backup? It can be done by writing the data on CD or by taking the backup in some external storage device like pen drive or any other hard disk. So what basically we are doing, we are taking a copy, we are keeping a copy of the actual data in some other place. Now, another method of backing up our data is keeping our data in a server, in another server or in another computer. If we now various drives are available like Google Drive, and now cloud computing also supports the backing up of the data in the server. Okay, so here in your fourth example is also given that by using cloud computing such as Google Drive, SkyDrive, etc., we can save our data or we can keep a backup of our data. So this is the ways of backing up our data. So what we studied today, that how to load a antivirus, what is the use of antivirus and why should we update an antivirus, and then what's the need of data backup. Okay, so here the chapter comes to an end. In our next class we will do the question answers for this chapter. Okay, thank you children.